Thank you for coming today. My name is Wei Qiang Zhang, and I'm the Managing Director for ATFX UK, part of ATFX Group. We are a global FX broker with offices around the world. We have London, Cyprus, Dubai, Mexico City, as well as some Southeast Asia countries. Um, in the past 4 years, we have grown so quickly. Our volume has been ranked top 10 in Finance Magazine report, quarterly ones, constantly in the last 2 years. It's a very good result for us. And today I would like to share some result, some kind of experience with you for the past 18 months. Okay. Yeah. So I only have 50 minutes. Now only 30 minutes left. So unfortunately, I didn't bring my crystal ball today. So yeah, I won't have some magic today. Um, in some difficult times in the last 18 months, I always call it perfect storm with Brexit and as well as pandemic. The brokers like ATFX are facing some challenges. Same times we are seeing some volumes and profits as well as growing in different regions. But there's some new things coming up. Some challenges we're facing. I believe also some challenges of other brokers facing. So first one, regulation. Regulation. Something important we repeat 3 times. I think we have been a lot of monitoring or different rules in the past since 2018, I remember. In July this year, FSA published a new business plan for 2021 and 2022, if you don't know. They set up 6 priorities in the new business plan. One of them very important. I think some of us have been busy with draft of those new things. That's called financial resilience and resolutions. That's involved IFPR and also ICARA. IFPR will start from January 2022, and ICARA you have to set up your date for that. I think most of us will think about June 2022 or sometime, yeah, to replace ICAP. And we, ATFX, as we call ourselves by definition, a non-SNI firm. So we have to change our kind of calculation for the capital on a daily basis. That not too much change for us, but the calculation behind will have a big influence for our work. So you have to have key factors instead of marketing risk. I don't want to bore you too much about that, but you have to think about that. And one thing from business plan, FSA indicate, they're gonna be more data-driven. What does it mean, data-driven? And we have the impression sometimes we submit the return to FSA, probably they don't have resources, or they don't mind, or they're not bother to look into it. But now they're changing. They probably have a team or something, they have AI or something, they are tracking the report you're submitting, the numbers you're submitting. They're doing analysis, they will have some so-called tailor-made like monitoring procedures for you. So some of our brokers, our competitors have received like a fast-growing survey, like if you're growing too fast, do you have a resources to do so? And some of them received like an anti-money laundering survey, like you have so many complaints officers changed in the last 2 years. And have you had right culture? Have you have a right procedure to deal with this anti-fraud activities during your day-to-day work? Yeah. So next one after regulation is a business model. The business model, normally for our broker, we're running either a commission-based or spread-based, or you take risk from your clients, right? Normally, right? If you have a right license to do so. And then in the last 2 years, we are facing challenges from some so-called new brokers, fintech firms. Like in the UK, we have Free Trade. In the US, we have Robinhood. They have this membership fee. Membership fee charge you very small for the clients, but they give you free trade or they give you low cost trade. And then they make money from those membership fees or some admin fees. They call them currency conversion fees. That kind of changed the whole atmosphere of the brokerage, I think. How are we going to do that as a traditional broker? Are we going to copy them? Or are we going to just do whatever we're doing now? Maybe you have read news 2 days ago. CMC Markets announced that they're going to split the company into 2 arms. Prepare to be, one is like non-leveraged, one is leveraged. Non-leveraged will focus on stock broking, like they probably want to copy what Free Trade or Robinhood is doing. But what do we do? Should we do the same? I mean, as a young broker compared to CMC Market, should we just change it completely to the future models for free trade? Do we have the right resources to do so? There's a question mark. So come to the technology. Our colleague probably know, we have an institutional brand called ATFX Connect. We come up with a name organically back to 2019. Yeah. But now we have so many Connect names. We have CMC Market Connect, we have Lucera Connect, and we also have Facebook Connect, yeah? Facebook Connect conference. So about 1 month ago, when Facebook announced they changed the name to Meta, Meta, right? Meta quotes, right? And on their Facebook Connect, I'm thinking, is that a hint from them, right? I'm not saying that they're going to tap into the broker market. Is that a hint for them to give us, as a traditional financial company, some hint for the future of the technology revolution? Where are we standing now, right? I mean, by wearing a Google Glass, right, like a Google Glass, some Quest 2 or something, do you really enjoy that? I mean, do you like the interaction online, virtual VR experience? But are you afraid of that? I'm afraid of that. I think I like to face-to-face talk. I like this kind of interactions we are here. But what about next generation? What about the people who are like 20s? I don't know if some people are 20s, but do they like a game? Do they like this kind of sit in a room, talk with people? My 8-year-old son asked me to arrange a play day with his friend. I thought it would be like a football game in my garden, but actually they're playing Minecraft online the whole afternoon Saturday. They're screaming, laughing at each other. I think, what is that about, right? I mean, I'm not good at playing games, but they like it. I'm bet you have a similar experience. So what do we think the future of that? How can we adapt this? How can we give our clients some good experience in terms of trading? So that's the next one about products. So you think about that, the technology, the product, traditional products, okay, we're going to have FX, we're going to have indices, we're going to have cryptos, those things. Everybody can do that. And we put it on a platform. We want clients to trade. Is that enough? Is that enough for clients to experience the variety of the product? How about if you think about the technology change? We give some clients who they really want what the clients want. They want to make money. And if you're running a traditional model, back to the second topic, you literally standing other side of a business. You want them to lose money, basically. You want to take the risk side, right? But how about we help them to manage the risk, to help them make money? I'm not saying guaranteeing them to make money, but we need to provide some kind of resources for them, like seminars, high quality ones, trading tools, really help them to manage risk, and some kind of interaction or customer experience online. Maybe we are. I don't know if I can say it in my lifetime, but that's something we can think about. Next one is regional markets. In our experience, because we have offices in most of the continents, some experience we have is, for example, for Southeast Asia, for LATAM, the clients there, what did they ask is different from EU and UK. During the pandemic, in Philippines, we have clients want us to provide some kind of partners, some kind of broadband facility for them. They want us to provide some kind of maybe a room or something. They can go in there to have the high-speed Wi-Fi because they don't have it at home. Either they cannot afford it, or they don't have the infrastructure, the base from the government. They cannot do it. In LATAM, some clients will question us. We don't do that, but they question us, can you help me to make money? I said, we are broker, we cannot do that. But there's another one, local one. They can do it. Why you can't do it? And so for these ones, every region have every kind of demand. Now, how do you deal with that? How do you have a solution for that? How do you find maybe a local partner to help you to do that? That's another thing we're facing challenge. Okay, that's all to do with external factors. Let's talk about internal, because I only have 3 minutes left. New working environment. Do you like working from home? Do you like working from office? This is an open topic, right? And nobody knows. And then if we come back to the assumption, why we are talking about this, why we think about this, I think there's 3 elements we need to think about. One, when. Second one is how. The third one is where. When, everybody here, I think, probably most of us have a contract 9 to 5 or 8 to 6. So we defined we have to work for this so-called co-working hours, right? Working from home, you probably got some kind of a call or question from HR. Have you checked in at 9 o'clock? Have you checked out at 5 o'clock? Some of them probably will be asked. So why we have to stay on that? It is a kind of a thing designed back to 100 years ago, maybe 1920s, when we have assembly lines, right? And why we have to, in this modern world, like in financial industry, we have to stay on that. Second one is how. Meetings, back-to-back meetings, right? Zoom calls, right? I mean, are we tired of that? I'm tired. We think we can be more productive during the Zoom calls. We think when I talk and the rest of the people are listening, we can get things done. But actually, we're wasting time. We're wasting, if we have 10 people, wasting 9 times time for all of us. There's so many tools online. There's so many tools on the market, like Money.com, Asana, or Teamworks, which can help you to arrange the time. You can do something in the morning, and then your colleagues can pick up probably in the afternoon, right? This is something we need to really think to put something revolution mindset for us. That's what I believe. And where? So on the concept of remote work, we kind of think of remote work from where? From the office. We're working from home. So why we have to work in some physical location during the time? In the office, you also log online. You're also working on the screen. We can do that in the past 18 months. We kind of demonstrated we can do that, right, from home. When we have to from the office, we can work in the office, we can work in the home, we can work in somewhere other location, as long as you tick all the box. You can follow up with the proper tools. You can get things done. That's from my opinion. Next one. Okay, back to, this is a question, good or bad working from home? Or we can say good or bad working from office, right? I can talk about so many good things working from home. Similarly, I can talk so many things bad things about work from home. I can save some money because I don't need to commute, right? But I need to spend so much money buying things online, which I don't need. Yep. So I think to question that is not the right direction. We should think about what is the trend. I got a friend talk to me last night saying, "Oh, we got some staff leaving because we forced them to come back to work, to office. Because there's some other people, other company offering that. So there's a trend for that. If you don't adopt that, you will lose some talent. You will lose some opportunities for acquire good client, good employee. Next one, I don't have any time left. So last one is productivity and the work-life cycle. So if you got a chance to working remotely, working from home, or working from anywhere you like, how can we arrange that? From our experience, we think you should have a proper schedule and get off at the time you want to, and set up a starting point, and then change your pajama probably, put on the right clothes, and then start the day. during the day, you should have a proper schedule based on who you are, what kind of a personality you are. There's a term called chronotypes. I don't know if you heard of it, chronotypes. So they categorize people as 4 animals. So lions, wolves, bears, and dolphin. So lions, normally people get up early. So I thought I was a dolphin until this morning. I couldn't get up to come to here. And most people are bears, and wolves working in the evening. Dolphins, I've come across several dolphins in our company. They wake up and sleep anytime they want to. So that's a dolphin. So who you are now, what kind of animals you are, and then define your time schedule during the day. And then most importantly, one thing, set up a cut-off time. When do you need to stop, right? I think some people probably experienced, I cannot stop. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I need to reply something, right? I need to work in the midnight, some kind of timeout issues or whatever. Yeah, and you need to set up a time, say, or procedure. Okay, I'm off, team. Somebody gonna take over if you want to talk about things, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, tick the box for the things you need to do tomorrow, and update your to-do list for today, then finish for the day. And then last thing I want to talk about is about the intervals. How do you during the day to arrange your time? How do you take the break? How many times do you take the break? There's also a theory called Pomodoros. If you search online, you can see that, Pomodoros. So basically, you set up an interval, 25 minutes work and 5 minutes break. And when you have 4 of them, you take a long break, 15 to 25 minutes. That confirmed is very, very, very efficient ways to do your work during the day. So that's our Pomodoros time now. Thank you very much. Thank you. If you want to talk more, come to our booth, number 1, ATFX Connect. Thank you. Cheers.